I never make videos, but hello everyone. This was like way too much to type, so I'm not driving. My daughter's driving, so I can record and ride. So I had put up a post earlier just saying that I didn't really say what had been going on the less than 48 hours, really. But first of all, happy Father's Day to all the fellas. We appreciate everything y'all do, and y'all are amazing. I hope y'all have the best day ever, because you definitely deserve it. So y'all know I was supposed to be moving into a new place on yesterday, Friday. So I had movers scheduled to come at 9:30. My furniture that I had purchased, new bedroom furniture that was already on the truck, basically to be delivered yesterday afternoon. So I go Thursday evening to pick up the keys. I asked them if I could just pick them up right before they close, so I had time Thursday evening to kind of clean up, which I really didn't need to clean up, but you know how you want to kind of clean up in a new place before you move in there. So that was the plan on Thursday. Go to the place to get the keys, and the lady told me that there was like a couple spots on the carpet in the living room and something in the hallway that I guess didn't come up, and she just wanted to let me know ahead of time and let me know that she had put it down so that I wouldn't be charged for it whenever I move out of there. I'm like, well, let me see what these spots look like. So I'm like, yeah, why didn't y'all just change the carpet? So she shows them to me, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to see that in person, because y'all probably gonna have to change that before I move in. So I'm thinking that was really gonna be the only issue. Now, mind you, somebody was living in it when I looked at the apartment, so I saw the display. So they moved out, I think, on like the 1st of this month, which was like 13 days before I got the keys. So I get the keys and go over to the apartment, open the front door, and first of all, it's a terrible smell. I don't know what the smell was, but it smelled bad. I'm so tired, and I really look tired. It was a really bad smell. So that's the first thing. Me and the kids was looking at each other like, what the hell is that smell? So you see the first stain that she was talking about in the middle of the carpet in the living room? No, I don't think so. I see the other stain in the hallway, which is like a red stain. No, that's not gonna work. But I'm still tripping off this smell. Like, what is this smell? So we go looking around. Kiki go to open up the door to the balcony, and the screen is like not closing all the way. Something minor that they should have fixed. He steps out on the balcony, and the wooden slats or whatever it's called, one of them is like loose and like moving up and down when you step on it, and there's another one that's like really, really thin that I wouldn't even be comfortable stepping on, because I'm not a lightweight, and I'm not finna stand out there and fall my head through that balcony. So that was an issue. So then we go in the kitchen. I open up the dishwasher, and it's dirty as hell. Like dirty, like they didn't even attempt to like run the cycle to clean. Nothing. It's just dirty and it stinks. So Kiki was like, maybe that's the smell. I'm like, nah, that's not what the smell is. So then we go look through the rest of the apartment, see the other little stains in the hallway. Get to the hallway bathroom and walk in there, and I'm looking at the shower, and I'm looking at the top of the shower where like right before it gets to the wall, so the little ledge up at the top of the shower, and I'm like, is that dust up or dirt that they just didn't wipe off? So I get closer to it, and I stand up on the side of the tub to get up there to see the top of it. It's black mold. Something simple that they could have fixed that they didn't. That's another issue. Okay, so I'm taking pictures of everything, of course. Still smelling the smell. So then I get to the master bedroom, turn the fan on. The fan is like loose as hell, and it's making a noise. Not comfortable with that. Okay, that's another thing. The blinds in the master bedroom, the little plastic thing that you like turn to open and close the blinds, it's broke. That bottom half of it is missing, and they didn't even think to fix it or replace them or nothing. Switch them out with another vacant unit, whatever. Nothing. The bathroom in the master bedroom, you turn it on, the water comes out fine, but then when you turn it on the shower water is coming out, and then the water behind the faucet or wherever the water comes out normally is coming behind there. So it's running from behind there, which of course is not supposed to do that. Take pictures of that. All three of the bedrooms, the windows have like condensation or something on them, like in between the window on the outside and the screen. Not normal. What else was that was just a few of the things. Like, but the smell is still like, what is this, a bad smell? I'm like, what is this smell? So the longer I'm in there, my nose kind of start getting bothered and a little stopped up, which is normally what happens if I'm somewhere where somebody is smoking cigarettes. It does me bad. I don't know if it's my allergies or what, but cigarette smoke does me really bad. So I'm like, I'm thinking that's what the smell is. So I done called back to the leasing office, like, this smell is like, what is this smell? I can't, like, so she's like, oh, we have another unit that's available that I can show you, but it's on the ground floor. Now this ground floor is, the patio is on the back of the building, like facing the woods. So I'm like, my kids finna go to college, I'm about to be at home by myself. No, I don't think so, because the one I was supposed to be moving in, it's on the 3rd floor. So I said, well, I'll look at the inside of it and see, like, maybe, you know, if it looks better, I might go ahead and just suck it up and just take that one. Because, again, everything is pretty much packed up, and I have movers coming to move my stuff the next morning, and my lease is up in my current place in 4 days. I don't have nowhere else to go, so I don't really have a choice. So I'm steady smelling this. I'm like, what? So then she calls back, and she was supposed to meet us, walk over to the other apartment and meet us over there. She calls back and says, somebody just put an application in on that apartment like 2 hours ago. I done paid my deposit, paid my rent for the month, paid the application fees, the everything to move in here, and I'm moving in tomorrow morning. Do you think I care about somebody putting in a damn application? Tell them they can't get it. They can have this raggedy ass apartment. I don't care. So then she, I'm like, this smell though, and so she's like, we can put an ozone machine in there or something that does something with the smell, but nobody can be in there while that machine is in there. And I'm like, why the hell didn't y'all do that in the first place? And why didn't y'all change this carpet? So at this point, I'm mad. So the other girl gets, when I call back, it's 5 o'clock, so they're closing. So she basically tells me we're closed for the evening, so can you come back tomorrow at 9 a.m.? But, like, I don't have nowhere to live after Tuesday. What the hell? My kids don't have nowhere to lay their head. Do you think I care about you being closed? Like, what? Now I'm pissed. It's probably best that I didn't go back over there that evening, though, which it was probably better. So leave there, and I'm hot the rest of the night. I didn't do nothing else I was supposed to do around the house to finish packing or nothing. So I get up the next morning hoping that my energy was going to be a little bit better before I go talk to these people. It was not. So go there, supposed to get there at 9 o'clock. I went to the apartment first because I still had the keys, even though I didn't move nothing in. I go to the apartment first, and just to see if they tried to clean up some stuff or fix something before I talked to them at 9. They didn't. I get over there at 9 o'clock. So now both of the leasing agents decided that I said, did y'all even go in that apartment before, or did you just use the pictures maintenance sent of the carpet? And the one girl that was my agent that was helping me was like, oh, I went in there. I said, and you didn't smell nothing? To be honest with you, I did, but I thought it was like a food smell, like international food. Bitch, what you thought? It was curry chicken, curry goat, or some shrimp fried rice or something? No, it was not. I said it's either cigarette smoke, or I had showed my aunt the pictures at this point of the mold, and she's like, that smell was most likely mold, and it was mold somewhere else that you just couldn't see. I don't know what mold smelled like in the house, so I just assumed cigarettes because my nose was bothered, which she said mold will do that too. So I'm like, you talking about a food smell? That's not what it was. It stinks like something is not right in there. And so now they go over there. I let them go in the door first, and I know, like, y'all smell that as soon as you walk in, right? So now they going around looking at the stuff, taking pictures, and then the one girl opens up the dishwasher and take the little thing out that turns or whatever, and it's got black stuff on it. She throws it back in there, so I guess she mad now. Like, I can't believe that they did let this person come move in, get ready to move in here like this. So she's like, let me show you the other unit. I said, I don't want that. Like, because now I'm like, if y'all do this, a brand new resident moving in, as much money as I spent to move in here, and y'all let me walk into this, what's going to happen when I live there and I've already signed a lease and I have an issue with maintenance stuff or something needs to be fixed? I'm not finna, no. So I told her, I don't want to see the other apartment. I'm not moving over here. She's like, well, we have to find you something. What are you going to do? I said, I actually don't have nowhere to live after Tuesday, but I'm not staying here. I want my money back. I want you to cancel that lease and give me every single dime back. And I have to try to figure out where the hell we going to move. So I'm waiting on her to contact all these people they need to contact. And in the meantime, I have to call and cancel the movers that I had, cancel my furniture that's already on the truck to be delivered that afternoon, call Ameren, call all these people to cancel stuff. And then in the meantime, now I got to call everywhere to try to find a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom that's available to move in by Tuesday. I called everywhere in the city. One place had something that was available. They had one coming up at the end of the month. And the other one that was available, this was yesterday. So she said, if you come and apply and you get approved, you can move in as soon as tomorrow. I'm like, let me just go out here and see what's going to happen. Mind you, these people still got my money that I paid to move in there. So I go out there and apply. Why the hell this stuff get approved within like 30 minutes? And so she was like, you want to move in today or tomorrow? I'm like, well, if I could get the keys today, I'll get the keys today. Now I got to pay them, of course, what I need to pay them to move in while these other people still have my money. But I didn't have no choice. But when I tell y'all that the place was, the other place was just not for me. It was a couple of things that had came up before now where I was kind of like second guessing moving there. I had looked online a few times to see, like, let me just see if it's something else available, because something ain't, like, I don't know. This other place, when I tell you, it was way more than 10 times nicer and bigger and like way more updated, everything brand new in there, like, and I'm like, how in the hell did I just walk into this just being available for me to literally move into today if I was able to have people move my furniture? But I got the keys within 2 hours. I had the money paid I needed to pay, everything, like, it was just available, and that just worked out. Like, I don't even know, like, I mean, I know how it worked out, but I'm just saying, like, the other place wasn't for me. And I was so mad when that stuff was happening, because I'm like, me and my kids, I'm more so my kids, we don't have nowhere to live after Tuesday. Like, we ain't got nowhere to go at all. Like, my lease is up, and I'm sure at this place they promised this to somebody else by a certain date, and we don't have nowhere to go. And literally walk in this place to get approved that fast and to be able to do everything I needed to do to be able to get the keys yesterday, like, within a couple hours of that stuff happening at the other place, I was so outdone. Like, what? So I'm like, that place clearly was not for me. And God was showing me, like, this ain't what's for you. I got something greater for you that's way better than this. If you just, you know what I'm saying, like, listen. And, you know, we always think we got stuff figured out and we want to do stuff our way instead of listening. It's like, I got something he be having stuff way better and bigger for us than we got planned for ourselves. And it's like, why don't you just listen and be obedient? Had I not, and I just would have been adamant about moving in this place because it was convenient, and I already had paid all this money. It was ready. Everything, literally every single thing of mine was already switched over. My mail, all my cards, my bank accounts, both my job things, everything was already switched over to this new address. I had to go back. I still ain't done switching everything back. But if I just wasn't obedient and just settled for that other place that was terrible, I wouldn't have walked into this blessing that's, like, when I tell you, this place is 10 times better than the other place. And so when I got in there yesterday, I got the keys, and I was standing in the hallway, like, I'm just walking through there, and I just stopped in the hallway, and I couldn't even hold the tears. Like, I just broke down right there. And it wasn't a sad cry. Like, it was like, I, like, walked right into this to be available for me to walk into and move in right now was, like, crazy to me. So that's the testimony, and it's I'm sharing it because I know somebody else is going through something. It may not be with a living situation, but it's something that y'all might be going through that's like, you think you got it all figured out, or you want to try to do stuff your way instead of just being obedient and just listening and looking at the signs where he's showing you, like, this ain't what I got for you. Like, just be obedient. I got something way bigger for you and much better than and just way more than you can even imagine. Like, just be obedient. I still can't believe. I mean, I could believe it because I know how he worked, but, like, I'm like, wow, like, I'm just outdone. Like, to just walk right into that and just to be 10 times better than the other place. It's way more than 10 times better. Like, it's when I say amazing compared to that other place, it's amazing. And I just, like, I'm just so grateful that I just was adamant about, first of all, not moving in the other place, not letting them show me something else, and not settling for that. Had I settled for that, I wouldn't have received this blessing that he had for me, that I just am just still so outdone. It's like, wow. And I know how he works, so I really shouldn't be surprised. And I'm not surprised. I'm just so grateful. And so, like, like I said, I done had every emotion from Thursday at 4 p.m. to now that it's just like, it's crazy. I'm just grateful, and I'm just like, y'all just be obedient and just trust the plan that God has for you, and stop trying to always figure stuff out on your own and do it your way. And I'm telling you, he always gonna have something much greater than you can even imagine like, that's what he got for you. And stop trying to do stuff your way and just listen and be obedient. So I'm gonna get off her because this video is 15 minutes and I ain't never even posted a 1-minute video of myself talking. But thank y'all for listening. Be obedient, stay prayerful, and keep your faith. And I'm telling you, it's gonna work out. Whatever it is, it's gonna work out. Love y'all. Have a great night.